Um, Not necessarily. I feel like the confidence just comes in your players, the teammates, coaches, upstairs, just having those guys believe in you, and they know what you're capable of. And I just go out there and play my game, man. Just having the guys around me, they, help me each and every day out there in practice. They motivate me during the game, and that's what gives me the confidence.
Guys, when you look at the past like 3 or 4 games, this defense really has turned it around. It's found kind of its consistency a little bit. Why do you think? Was there something that turned it around? Is there a reason for that for the past 4 games, 3 or 4 games, that this defense is playing so much better?
I just feel like we've we've come to the understanding of just having each other's backs and just playing for each other. And that's just been the main thing, just knowing that you have 11 guys out there, 10 guys out there, that's going to, have each other's backs. And I just feel like that's what's been helping us play together, just been helping us play harder. And when you have each other's back, man, that just lets you go out there with confidence to go out there and play your game.
Tyus, if a rookie like Odafe or ask you what is Ravens Steelers like, what should I be prepared for? How would you explain it?
Um, I would tell them it's going to be a brawl. Uh, Steelers is a great team, man, especially, when we play them. And they've always been that way, and it always will be that way. And for him, going into Pittsburgh, especially with fans coming back this year, it's going to be a whole new experience, compared to last year. So for the young guy to check that out, man, it's going to be exciting for him, and I know he's going to be ready for it.
Guys, when we talked to John Harbaugh on Monday, he said it is a little frustrating for you guys as pass rushers to sort of figure out what constitutes roughing and what does not. How would you sort of summarize your thoughts on that? Not necessarily about the play on Sunday, but just in general. I mean, is it hard to figure out?
It is because the quarterback is always going to have the right of way, and you have to adjust based off of how he reacts to you coming to hit him, and you just got to make sure you're in the right spot in the right place. And if you're not, any little detail, any little change in the head movement or anything is going to be called, because we have to protect the quarterbacks, and that's what makes our money in this league. So they're going to continue that, and just us as defensive guys, we have to pay attention to that, and we have to continue to, work on our aiming points and making sure that we don't get those penalties.
What has this ascension been like for you? I mean, I remember a couple years ago we were all talking about, oh, it's a make or break year for you and Tim Williams, in the same draft class, and you really made it, obviously. What has that path been like for you?
It's definitely been a journey, like you said, man. Just those crucial years where you got to go out there and make a play. You got to go out there and show, you know, upstairs, the teammates, coaches, what you're capable of. And my main thing is just going out there and keeping my head down and being confident in myself, knowing what I'm capable of doing. And whenever my name is called out there, I go out there and play my hardest, go out there and run to the ball. I go out there and take care of my job, and the rest of it will take care of itself. And like I said, I know what I'm capable of. I know what I can do. So whenever I had the opportunity, I just go out there and take it. And whatever plays come to me, I go and take advantage of it.
So, Tyus, what changes have you seen in Ben Roethlisberger's game through the years, or has there been?
Not too many changes, man. He's still Ben Roethlisberger. He's still, that Hall of Fame great guy. And you have to respect that, regardless of what people say of how he's been playing, whether it's good or bad, he's still Ben Roethlisberger, and he can still go out there and make plays. So we respect that guy, and we're not going to look at him any other type of way besides who he is. And we're going to go out there and make sure that we're going to put, our best game plan, against him, because we know the type of guy he is.
He gets rid of the ball really quickly, Tyus. Quicker than any other quarterback in the league, according to the numbers. How does that change the game for you?
Just continue to rush, man. Continue to dial into what type of routes that they run, just reacting, honestly. And, you can't control that. He's going to get the ball out, and all you can do is see the ball, get the ball. And if you are there to where he's able to hold the ball, you got to make sure that you get there, because if not, you're not going to get there at all.
you came into the league, Tyus, did you envision yourself being kind of a jack of all trades coverage guy in some regards, or were you just thinking, hey, I'm going to sack the quarterback a lot?
I feel like in a way, I know I was capable of that because I did in college, I did in high school. So I mean, through my whole entire career playing football, I've always been that guy to be able to rush the passer, drop in coverage, and Wink has done a great job at using those tools that I have to help this defense, thrive. And I enjoy it. I enjoy being out there, being able to play different positions. But like I said, my most important thing is just going out there and winning. And whatever I got to do to help this team win, I'm willing to do it.
You were the highest graded player this past week against Cleveland. Can you tell you're a step faster than the guy in front of you, or do you just look at the numbers at the end and say, oh?
Honestly, I don't really just look at too many numbers. I'm just going out there and just playing, man. I'm just playing hard. I enjoy going out there on the field and playing with my guys. And, any opportunity I have, I'm going to go out there and take it. So I'm just embracing the moment, embracing being around these guys, being out there in front of thousands of fans. And, whatever the numbers say, but I'm just going out there and playing football.
Did you turn your head on the roughing the passer?
I did. I believe I did. I mean, I'm running at him, and I see he's throwing the ball, so, I kind of lean over to the left side, kind of show, the shoulder. I normally start with the grab, so you don't see that I'm aiming with my head first. But I asked him, what do you see on there? He just said that he kind of seen the neck and head area kind of move, so I was like, okay.
Hey, Tyus, you mentioned there was no crowd in Pittsburgh last year, so it's different. When there is a crowd, how do you describe it? Do you notice it? Is it different than other places?
Oh, probably the best, in the NFL besides us, But, I mean, I enjoy playing in Pittsburgh, man. Coach Wing mentioned it earlier today. Like, if he was able to play 2 games in Pittsburgh, he would. And I definitely believed him the first time I went out there my first year in the league, man. It was just a crazy energy like no other. And just being out there just gives you that different type of energy. So I enjoy playing in Pittsburgh.
It's supposed to be against you, but you're saying there's energy that actually helps you?
Yeah, man. Honestly, anytime you out there playing, in front of a whole bunch of fans, it just excites you because it just shows you the integrity. It helps you enjoy and embrace the game of football because that's what it's all about. It's all about the fans and, having them, come out there and support their team, and they coming at you all crazy and stuff, and you just love that. It just gives you a different type of energy to go out there and shut them up. So I enjoy it.
It seems like when you've had those big plays, those big pass rush wins, a lot of times you're using it with your power rather than your speed or your bend. Has that been, you think, like an improved part of your game, just learning how to attack half the man and kind of use that leverage?
Yeah, definitely. Out here working with Justin and Adafe, during and after practice, and we just, go into film work, learning about tackles and what works against them, what doesn't. And at the end of the day, it's just going out there and playing your game, knowing what you're good at and what they're bad at, and trying to find a way to win. So.
Much has been made this year about how Judon has played, how Ngakoue has played, how Darius Smith has played since leaving here. When you play outside linebacker here, do you just accept the fact that you're going to have to do a lot more things and just kind of pass rush, and you're going to have to drop, and you have to set the edge? How different is it, kind of here, what they ask you guys to do at outside linebacker?
Yeah, I mean, his defense is a lot different than every other defense, and their jobs, whether that's Judon or anybody else, their job's going to be different than what it is here. And my job is different than their job. And our defense is different than their defense. So what I do is what I do. What they do is what they do. And I just take advantage of it. Simple as that.
All right. Thanks, Tyus.
Appreciate it. Thank you.